Hi guys, welcome to my first fitness video in quarantine, aka London lockdown, world lockdown. Stay home, stay safe, but you still gotta get this fitness in. So we're gonna start with some stretches, okay, warm up our muscles. Alright, so the goal is to show you a few of my favorites, lower body and core. Stretching the groin, get that area nice and loose for what we're about to do. Feet more than shoulder width apart, straight down, and use our elbows to push our knees out. Core engaged to stretch the groin. I'm about to use my resistance bands. If you don't have any, that's fine, but if you do, great. I'm using medium, and we're just going to put it around our knees just to add a little bit of tension for our glute bridges. We're going to do 20 of these. As you can see, my whole lower back is lifted off the ground, so please endeavor to do the same. Okay, now we'll do the single leg version. This is a bit more difficult than the normal one, so core engaged, keep the core engaged. I'm about to use my extra heavy resistance bands. Feel free to use one that works for you, just so that you get adequate resistance when you're doing your squats. We're going to head into our squats now. We're going to do 20 of these, 20 squats, okay? Good. Sitting down into the squat and squeezing at the top. Okay, here we go again. Better angle, and I'm trying to show you here how I'm using my glutes to push forward, using my glutes and my pelvis to push forward. So my upper body is still upright, facing upwards. Oh, we're getting into the bum. She goes, look at the glutes. We're going straight down. We're going to do crab walk. That same stance as when we do our squats. Of course, we're moving.
Sensei, that's cold.
Right, you're going to have to work with the space that you've got. Go all the way to each side, back and forth. Let's do that 3 to 4 times. Now we're going to do some pulses. Same stance as our squat, but we're just pulsing. Small movement. Upper body is still. We're using those legs. Using those hamstrings, using those quadriceps to bounce. Good. One last time. Now we're going to get into some of these with the resistance bands. one of my favorite exercises in the gym to use the adductor machine. Absolutely great for filling in hip dips if you've got any. So even though this looks like an easy exercise, you'll see that this one really burns. Go on, girl. Yeah, at this point it's probably burning. That's a good thing. Push it, push it. I'm gonna need you to push through that burn, sis.
Yo, feel up, what the hell, man? Sensei, that's cold.
Alright, now grab some light weights if you've got some. I've got 10 kg dumbbells at home. We're gonna get into some deadlifts. Yeah, so 2 minutes of these with a short break in between. So let's get our form correct. We're gonna be bending from the hip. See how I'm folding in half? We need to fold in half and bring the dumbbells straight down and near to your shins. Straight down and pushing forward with their pelvis. You must be thirsty by now. Good job. Now we're moving into some lunge pulses. And we're going to pulse, pulse, pulse. You need 12 on one leg, 12 on the other. Make sure that your leg goes straight down, chest back. Okay, find your position. Straight down with that back leg, but not touching the floor. Front leg is bent 90 degrees. Now swap to the other leg. Pulses.
Sensei, that's cold.
Good. Okay, for this one, we're going to do some jump squats. We have to pay particular attention to our breathing in this exercise. We're going to have to be explosive. So when you jump up, you're going to breathe out. When you're going down, it's in. Okay? Out, in, out, in, out, in. Good. We're doing 12 of these. 12 times 3. Short break. If you need to pause the video, please do so. Hydrate, grab a drink if you're thirsty, and get right back into it. Okay, remember what I said about the breathing? Out, breathing out an explosion, and in, going down. Short break. And again, make sure that that back is straight and you've got form correct. Good. Point your toes down as you jump to really get that height. Good. Everything is nice. Listening to some popcorn. Everything is nice. Yeah. Now we're going to do some mountain climbers. Woo child. Look at that bet on that bet. That's okay. We're trying to get back to where we were previously. On my picture that I posted on my Instagram. Check out my posts and future posts at istashdaily_. Shameless plug. We're gonna do 12 of these mountain climbers. Okay, now we're moving into these knees. We're bringing our knees up to our elbow, either side. We're gonna do 12 of these. Quick rest and back to it. 12 more. Okay, my form isn't perfect here. Make sure to keep your core tight, back straight, upper body not moving, bring your knees to your elbow. Okay, last round. 12 more of these.
Sensei, that's cold.
Good. Okay, now we're doing reach outs. We're doing alternate leg to hand reach outs. And we're crunching in. 12 of these. And the other side when you're done. Reaching out. This exercise requires balance. So make sure you're in the zone. Good. What time is it? Tuesday I had work in a couple minutes. Work from home life. Alright, the other side. Okay, make sure you're balanced and stable. Right, now we're changing exercise. Alright, so I have one dumbbell in between my feet for some balance. I have the other in my hands. And right here, I'm just going to do a warm-up set of some sit-ups. I'm getting ready for the real burner. Cool. Alright, so now we're going to start the real burner. We're going to lift it above our heads and go back. Lift. Now, breathing is very important in this exercise. Make sure on explosion you're breathing out. In as you go back, out as you push up. In, out. Make sure you save some breath for the last push at the end. Good. Make sure to take a break. Make sure to pause the video if you need to. Okay, we're going to go into our last round of these overhead sit-ups. Overhead dumbbell push-ups, sit-up thingy things. That's what we're calling these. I don't know what they're called. Good. Alright, we've got 1 minute left of this video, so make sure to really push. Get every last bit of energy that you have out. Give it your all because you're nearly done. If you're slowing down, let me remind you that you're almost done. Good. We're finishing on a win. I hope all of you ladies or gentlemen are feeling good, feeling tired, feeling hungry. It's time to rest up. Well done. Alright, I guess I'll see you on my next video. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you later. Peace.